Transforming your country house into a cozy haven that embodies the charm of English country living is an exciting journey that combines comfort, elegance, and a touch of nostalgia. By incorporating stunning vintage finds, you can create a living room that feels both timeless and personally curated. This approach celebrates the warmth and character of rural English homes while allowing you to express your unique style. Let's start with the heart of any English country living room, the seating area. A plush, overstuffed sofa in a floral print or rich, solid color can serve as the centerpiece. Pair it with a couple of mismatched armchairs, perhaps a wingback in a complementary pattern and a leather club chair for contrast. The key is to create a comfortable, inviting space that looks as though it has evolved over time. Lighting plays a crucial role in setting the mood of your English country living room. A grand chandelier can add a touch of elegance, while table lamps with fabric shades provide warm, ambient light perfect for cozy evenings. Don't forget about task lighting. A vintage floor lamp next to a reading chair creates the perfect spot for losing yourself in a good book. When it comes to storage and display, think beyond modern shelving units. A vintage bookcase or a repurposed Welsh dresser can house your collection of books, family photos, and cherished knickknacks. These pieces not only provide functional storage but also add character and history to your space. The coffee table is often the focal point of a living room, and in an English country setting, it's an opportunity to showcase a beautiful vintage find. An antique trunk or a rustic wooden chest can serve as both a practical surface and a conversation piece. Dress it with a stack of art books, a vase of fresh flowers from the garden, and perhaps a collection of vintage teacups for that quintessentially English touch. Textiles play a significant role in creating the cozy, layered look of an English country living room. Mix and match patterns fearlessly. Floral prints, stripes, plaids, and paisleys can all coexist harmoniously. Use throws and cushions to add depth and comfort to your seating area. A vintage quilt draped over the back of a sofa adds both warmth and visual interest. Wall decor in an English country living room should feel collected and personal. Create a gallery wall mixing vintage oil paintings, botanical prints, and family photographs. An antique mirror above the fireplace can add depth to the room while reflecting light. Don't be afraid to hang plates or other three-dimensional objects. The more eclectic, the better. Speaking of fireplaces, if you're lucky enough to have one, make it a focal point. Dress the mantel with vintage candlesticks, a large ornate mirror, and perhaps a collection of antique clocks. In the warmer months, fill the fireplace with a large vase of fresh flowers or a collection of pillar candles for a romantic glow. Flooring in an English country living room often features warm wood tones, but don't let that limit you. Layer rugs for added comfort and style. A large sisal rug can serve as a neutral base, topped with smaller vintage Persian or needlepoint rugs for pops of color and pattern. Accessories are where you can really have fun with vintage finds. Display collections of antique books, vintage china, or old brass objects on shelves or side tables. A collection of vintage botanical prints framed and hung together can create a stunning feature wall. Remember, in English country style, more is often more. Don't be afraid to layer and display the things you love. Finally, bring the outside in with plenty of plants and fresh flowers. English country homes are known for their beautiful gardens, so reflect this in your living room. A large fern in a vintage planter, small pots of herbs on the windowsill, or a vase of freshly cut flowers from the garden all add life and a connection to nature. By thoughtfully incorporating stunning vintage finds and embracing the layered, collected look of English country style, you can transform your living room into a warm, inviting space that feels both timeless and personal. This approach allows you to create a room that tells your story while capturing the essence of rural English charm.